Well, hi everybody. I hope y'all are doing great today. Welcome to Starry Tarot. Hi Jewel. Welcome back, girl. Good to see you. Wait, so, I should know. I really should know this, but when is the next full moon? Because, yeah, I have been feeling some crazy energies lately. Yesterday, it was like, oh, like, I needed to chill. I needed to, meditate, it was intense. So I feel, yeah, it's like it's coming up. It's almost like the universe is like PMSing. Thursday, really? Okay, Thursday's a big day for me. All right. And it's in Aries. Oh, good lord. Okay. New beginnings, I guess. Some energies of immaturity. Um, this is just coming out of my ass. Pardon me, that was not nice. I do not swear on this channel. Thank you. Um, that was a mess up there. No, I don't know this, but this is just what I'm surmising. That's when Aries moon is feeling like, or would feel like. Um, Thankfully, my moon sign is not in Aries. Excuse me. Thankfully, it is not in Aries. And welcome, hello, Jackie Johnson. Hi, man. How are you? Yeah, I mean, right? I don't know. Maybe I could so be wrong. I could so be wrong. I do not know for sure. I'm just guessing. Yeah, I'm just guessing here. I am just guessing. Um, but that definitely speaks. Oh, thank you for telling me that. I really needed to hear that. Okay, I'm not losing it. All right, cool. Cause yeah, I deal with anxiety and it's just been off the charts lately. At least energies. I feel like I don't, ADD is pretty tough to deal with too. I don't have anything but whatever element. It's gonna affect all those signs too. Yeah, yeah. I don't have any placements in Aries. Not that I can recall. My top four are not in anything other than air signs. It's also the day I have to report my other bullies, so it's going to be interesting for me. Yeah, yeah. It's going to have a lot of energies for sure. That's funny, and two, because now that I think about it, so I may have told you before, but one of the things that I do, just a ritual of mine, is I pull a card for myself every night. Hi, Jolie James. How are you? I pull a card for myself every night, and my card for today is the moon reversed. Definitely that moon energy. Feeling it. Now that you say it, I hear it. Um, Thank you for sharing. I keep a written calendar, specifically like a witch's calendar too. So it has all of this stuff on there, but I just don't pay attention to it a lot of the time, which is really remiss of me. Um, but anyway, we'll get through this and we will not just survive, we will thrive, right? Um, Today I'm using this really adorable deck I found on Etsy by Sanrio. It's actually trademark Sanrio. And it's Cinnamoroll, the character Baby Cinnamon. Super cute. Super cute deck. Love that deck. Mm-hmm. On Thursday, Jolie. On Thursday. Get ready, ladies. It's time to get ready. Which is pretty much all I've been doing. Just been taking care of things constantly. I love Hello Kitty too. I really am obsessed with Sanrio. I really want to go to Japan. And remember when they had Hello Kitty stores here? Sanrio stores? We had one, we had a couple in the malls near us, and then there was a big one in San Francisco. And I hate it when people just stand outside my door. It's really irritating. Because I could see y'all. They had a huge one in San Francisco in Union Square. It was 3 stories, and they just sold obviously everything, every different character. My favorite character personally is Karopi. He's my little dude. I really would love if I ever find a Karopi deck, or if anyone ever sees a Karopi deck out there in the universe, likely would be on Etsy, but if y'all ever see that, just throwing that out there, if you ever see it, let Sophie know, because I I need it. I need that in my life. I think they like, it is licensed by Sanrio, but they did commission an artist, and she also has I think it's a My Melody deck. She doesn't have a Hello Kitty deck. Um, hey, Diana, you did. You know what? I see it. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, love, for your donation. And you would like a 10-card spread. All right, let's get right on into it. You are our first reading for tonight. Thank you so much. Let me pop up here into the card cam so we get 10 cards. How are you tonight, Diana? We were just talking about the full moon coming up on Thursday. It's a full moon in Aries. So think of all the energies you think of when you think of an Aries and like Aries people. And like that's what we're going through. Good to hear. That's good to hear, Diana. Yeah, I think as women especially, we definitely, I don't know if there's any dudes in the chat right now, but at least the people are watching, but at least the people chatting, I believe, we are all ladies. I think that we are very closely connected to the moon, you know, our cycles and whatnot. Have you seen My 90s Tarot deck with Little Jackson, Outcast? No. Is that what it's called? The My 90s Tarot deck? I'm writing it down right now because that sounds incredible. No. I have seen a 90s one on Etsy, and but it didn't have like, I don't know, I forget what the kind of art was. I'm gonna write this down real quick. My 90s Tarot deck, girl. I need to check that out. I also really want to get, so the dude who did both of the RuPaul, that tarot, like that 70s show, that 90s tarot, I'm gonna check it out. Okay, I'll write that down too. The dude who did the, the guy who did the RuPaul's Drag Race deck, he just did a Mean Girls deck, and I'm like all about it. I'm gonna look for this. Thank you so much. That sounds really cool, Julie. A breakthrough. Sorry, it kept freezing on my end. You're all good, Diana. My question is what is some advice the universe would like to give to me at the moment? I'm feeling more grounded, however, just now. Where do I start? Ha ha ha, no rush, by the way. Okay, hun. Oh, girl, Jolie, let me quickly show you. There's two. He did a volume 1 and a volume 2, and I have both. Haha. This is volume 2. I guess we'll start in reverse order. This is volume 2. I'm surprised you haven't seen me reading with it, but I do have a ton of decks. And this is Fortune Queens number 1. Here's an example of just one card. We'll have some fun here. Are you guys into RuPaul's Drag Race? I'm obsessed with drag. Like, I don't know, just like really like cute, funny stuff. Great artist. He's an amazing artist. A really sweet guy. I think he's based in Mexico City, I want to say. Super cool, super talented, and we love it. And it looks like we also received a donation from another person. Please let me know what your username is in the chat so I can add you to the list. Christy Prokoplak. Who is that, the artist? Christy Prokoplak? Is that it? Prokoplak? I'll write that down. Thank you. Cool. Thank you so much. He's a Scorpio, so of course I love him. Wait. Yeah, I know. I was going to say, wait, who's a Scorpio? Oh, yeah, Rue. Yeah, no, he's a Scorpio. Mama Rue is definitely a Scorpio. I mean, look at the empire she created and how she really brought drag into the mainstream. Like, some of the drag queens will like give her some side eye about how she's like she treats them kind of not like a machine, but like she definitely pumps them. Especially, and she likes the young queens because then they get more years out of them in performance, right? A lot of queens, it's like super physically intensive, and some have to retire at a certain age or at least stop doing all the death drops and stuff. You know what I mean? And but at the same time, she like he totally normalized drag and gave a lot of queer young, especially young people, a lot of like identity and exposure and representation, and open up a lot of doors for people who wouldn't normally get the opportunity to ever make a living from drag. My friend in Paris, he's a drag queen. He's a journalist. I don't know if he's still journalisting. But he won second place. She won second place on RuPaul's Drag Race France, and she's like super busy. She stopped doing her show and everything, at least temporarily, I hope. But anyway, sorry about that sidebar there. And also, whoever made the donation, someone just made a donation, and I don't know what your. Oh, it's Jackie. Jackie, thank you so much. Yeah, no, she slayed. She slayed. She really. I'm shocked she didn't win because the winner, I'll like truth be told, the winner, I'm not saying was worse, but didn't win any of the maxi or mini challenges. Ruby, my girl, the one who won second place, she won the snatch game. She won like more mini and maxi challenges than anybody else in the race. So yeah, kind of crazy, but she's not bitter or anything. She's very elegant and, graceful. Not a sore loser. And neither am I. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What advice? Please provide Diana with any and all messages she needs to hear at this time. Diana, what's your sign again? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Please provide Diana with any and all messages she needs to hear at this time. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Please provide Diana with any and all messages that she needs to hear at this time. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Please provide Diana with any and all messages that she needs to hear at this time. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Please provide Diana with any and all messages that she needs to hear at this time. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, please provide Diana with any and all messages that she needs to hear at this time. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, please provide Diana with any and all messages that she needs to hear at this time. Right, you're a Capricorn, alright. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, please provide Diana with any and all messages she needs to hear at this time. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, please provide Diana with any and all messages she needs to hear at this time. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, please provide Diana with any and all messages that she needs to hear at this time. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, please provide Diana with any and all messages that she needs to hear at this time. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, please provide Diana with any and all messages she needs to hear at this time. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, please provide Diana with any and all messages that she needs to hear at this time. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, please provide Diana with any and all messages that she needs to hear at this time. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, please provide Diana with any and all messages that she needs to hear at this time. King of Swords reversed. Ace of Cups reversed. The Moon. We were just talking about the Moon, girl. That's my card. My card is reversed. Four of Swords reversed. Nine of Cups reversed. Knight of Pentacles reversed. Five of Cups reversed. Knight of Wands reversed. Six of Wands. And Two of Pentacles reversed. Good Lord. Okay, yeah, there's definitely an energy of darkness here, love. Let's start here with this King of Swords reversed and Knight of Pentacles reversed. The Knight of Pentacles reversed. The Knight of Pentacles upright is the workhorse. Can you remind me what you do for a living again? Do you have your own business or no? Because there's definitely something here about work issues and people fundamentally being unfair and unjust, especially upper management, supervisors, managers. If you're working at a job where where there are, I see something about higher ups not being fair, or something not being fair when it comes to the realm of work and making money in your life at this time. You're a server, okay. How do you feel about your job? I don't mean to sound like a therapist, but like, I guess I'm a spiritual therapist. I don't know, a tarot therapist, tarot therapist. How do you feel about your work? Because spirit is definitely okay. There's a lot of, I don't want to say chaotic energy. It's heavy energy, girl. I truly hope that you do like it. Okay. Because there's something about, and do you do anything? Oh, you don't like it. Okay. All right. I was gonna say, wow. Then do you make money in another way or something? Because there's something about work here. Yeah. Okay. Um. Yeah. You're not satisfied, honey bunny. Nine of Cups reversed. You're not happy. You're not satisfied. You're not content with everything that goes on there. Like just the inner workings, the upper management, the a lot of the customers can be a pain in the bee. It's not fulfilling you. It's not filling your cup. And it's also difficult. I don't know if you're a creative person or if you have like some hobby on the like outside of work that you either would really like to go back to or would like to start, but it's like it's difficult for you to juggle this job with everything else in your life with this Two of Pentacles reversed. Um, and there's definitely an energy of a loss of affection for something or someone with this Ace of Cups reversed. Um, One moment here, I'm gonna get some clarity with something. But it's paired with this Five of Cups reversed here. Which is definitely a card of healing, a card of coming in from the cold, a card of not holding on to the past and not looking to the past to predicate any of our present or future experiences. Um, yeah, like finding shelter from the storm, with no regrets, no guilt, no remorse. And an important one here, girl, is to know what's right and what's wrong. To be mindful of what's unjust. What is like? How are people being unjust to you, or how are people being unfair or unreasonable with you? And is that tolerable, or is that something that you possibly could want to maybe walk away from? Um, and and I do ask this as well because we have this Four of Swords reverse. This Four of Swords is definitely about taking time out. Reversed is definitely about taking time away, or at least some mental time, um, away from your everyday grind to really assess not just your work situation, but your entire like life situation, and what would make things feel like a win for you? Like, how would you like to see things unfold in your life? Visualization and manifestation is they're very, very powerful tools, love. If I felt that they weren't legit and that they were just oomy goomy, misty swirly, like BS, I would not recommend that to people. But from my own personal experience and from people who I know and clients of mine, visualization and manifestation really, really checks out. You're not going to be delivered something overnight, but the more you visualize something and like energetically bring it into your life, like pray on it or whatever you do, um, and the clearer vision you have, the more of a success you're going to have overall. And I think that's a big message here conclusively with this Moon card and this Knight of Wands reverse, is that you're not seeing things very clearly when it comes to what you would ideally want to see in your life. And please correct me if you feel like I'm wrong, but Spirit is just saying that they would like to see you have a much clearer vision of your future as a whole and how you'd like to see it pan out. Because right now you're in a bit of an emotional or energetic slump with this Knight of Wands reverse. Like, it's kind of like you're I'm not saying you're not a dynamic, hardworking, like amazing person, because you are, but the passion behind a lot of your work and your actions that was there in the past is not at this time. Please correct me if I'm wrong. I'm in my to just be in rest. Yeah, yeah. And Spirit's saying like with that is as long as you do take like that is so important and crucial here. Even if it's just going out into nature and meditating out in nature or like a quiet space within your home. I don't know if you live in a major city or like near nature or anything, but really taking some time out to truly reflect on how you want to see the book of your life unfold. You know, Spirit's definitely listening all the time and wants to help you out and wants to bring you to that place, but they need to know what you want. They can't tell you what you want, you know. Only you can tell them what you want. And that's something I've kind of learned. I don't want to say the hard way, but definitely something I've learned over the years from my own experiences. And I just feel like another word they just threw at me, which is not a word I use very often. This is how I know they're actually talking to me. It's not me. Dispassionate. There's an energy of feeling dispassionate about things in general, and that's okay. We all go through periods like that. Most of us, I would say, do, especially empath, sensitive folks. And now it's just a time to step back and really assess like what would be the best life for Diana. Like what would ideally be the very, very best for me? What do I want to see? Because it's at your fingertips. You know, doesn't mean it won't require hard work and like thought processes. You know, things don't just happen overnight either. But when you have a clearer idea, it's just like looking for a job. You know, like when you have a clear idea of what you want, you have an easier time of finding what works best for you. Okay, and you're so welcome, love. Thank you. I am really glad that it was a good confirmation for you. I really claim that energy for you. It's heavy right now, but it's nothing that can't be rectified there with some you time, some thoughtful respite is what they're saying. Yeah, meditative respite. Thank you again, Diana. Miss Jackie Johnson, thank you so much for your donation, love. Please, that's just a snapshot of pics of the cards. Where did you send that, Jackie? You have a great night too, Diana. Good night, love. Love and light to you. And Jackie, did you want 3 readings or did you want oh sorry, I meant Jolie. I'm sorry. I see where you sent that. I meant the snapshot. I accidentally called Jolie Jackie. I'm sorry. Where did you send the snapshot, Jolie? Thank you so much, Jackie. Did you want 3 questions or 15 cards? You got it, love. Please go ahead and post your question right there in the chat. Thank you. Finances reading. Okay. Yeah. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, please provide Jackie with any and all messages regarding her finances. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, please provide Jackie with any and all messages regarding her finances. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, please provide Jackie with any and all messages regarding her finances. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, please provide Jackie with any and all messages regarding her finances. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, please provide Jackie with any and all messages regarding her finances. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, please provide Jackie with any and all messages regarding her finances. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, please provide Jackie with any and all messages regarding her finances. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, please provide Jackie with any and all messages regarding her finances. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, please provide Jackie with any and all messages regarding her finances. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, please provide Jackie with any and all messages regarding her finances. Most masters and spirit guides, please provide Jackie with any all messages regarding her finances. Most masters and spirit guides, please provide Jackie with any all messages regarding her finances. Most masters and spirit guides, please provide Jackie with any all messages regarding her finances. Most masters and spirit guides, please provide Jackie with any all messages regarding her finances. Most masters and spirit guides, please provide Jackie with any all messages regarding her finances. Most masters and spirit guides, please provide Jackie with any all messages regarding her finances. Most masters and spirit guides, please provide Jackie with any all messages regarding her finances. Most masters and spirit guides, please provide Jackie with any all messages regarding her finances. Most masters and spirit guides, please provide Jackie with any all messages regarding her finances. Most masters and spirit guides, please provide Jackie with any all messages regarding her finances. Thank you. King of Swords reversed. Queen of Swords reversed. Knight of Swords. The Moon reversed. That's my card for today, girl. We were just talking about the moon, the moon, the moon, the moon. 10 of Pentacles. 5 of Cups reversed. 3 of Swords reversed. 4 of Swords reversed. Queen of Cups reversed. Judgment reversed. 7 of Wands reversed. Justice. The Star reversed. 7 of Cups reversed. And 10 of Cups reversed. Okay. Hi, Jeff. How are you doing? Good to see you. All right. So before we get into these finances reading, just so I get some clarity, are you currently working right now, Jackie? I was hoping to see more pentacles on the board, but I'm seeing a lot more swords. And when I see a lot of swords in finance readings, a lot of the messages that I get are in regards to improving one's, or like gaining knowledge as to how to manage one's money. With King of Swords reversed, the first message they're saying, it is a little scary, and please, girl, like, don't shoot the messenger. I know you won't, but this isn't my opinion. I don't know how you manage your finances. I don't know. This is just this is how Spirit feels about how you manage your finances, and how you could be your ultimate, how you can get to this 10 of Pentacles situation, okay? They're saying that some of your spending is a little, that it's not irrational, but some of your financial decisions can be a little irrational. And if you wouldn't say that they are, I would say that maybe what they're trying to say is that there might just be like a lack of discipline overall when it comes to managing your finances. But I don't know, you're a Virgo, and I know Virgos are great with their money. Earth signs in general are, but we are not completely defined by our signs, as I always say. Yeah, I also feel with this 5 of Cups reversed that you are, I don't want to say, well, you have had improvements. Things were worse for you financially in the past, in the not so distant past. You've definitely been rebuilding yourself slowly and surely. If that's not the case, 5 of Cups reversed could also be like relief, like you've paid off debts. I don't know if you have a lot of debts that need to be paid off, but there's definitely hi Kat, hi Andre. There's definitely an energy of relief of debts, of financial burdens here with this 5 of Cups reversed. This 7 of Wands reverse, it's 7 of Wands reverse can be tough. Okay, it's you may have lost some savings, or you may not be investing in saving, or not investing, but saving your money. There's definitely a message of of retaining one's funds, saving one's pennies for a rainy day type thing. That and it's easier said than done. Um, for a lot of folks, I definitely had to, and still am, there's definitely a lot of financial habits that I have broken and that I still need to break myself. Now, this is very interesting. We have both this King of Swords reverse and this Queen of Swords reverse right next to one another. And when we're talking about the realm of swords, the realm of swords is the realm of the mind. The Arcana of Swords is the realm of the mind. And when it comes to the Queen of Swords being reversed, in regards to finances, it suggests that you may be, I don't want to say not knowledgeable, but there might be some confusions with your finances, some difficult having difficulty making like solid, like very logical financial decisions moving forward. I also am getting a message of like getting very practical advice from outside sources regarding how to improve one's finances and one's spending. Um, and I definitely see improvements here with this Three of Swords reverse. I definitely see improvements on the horizon, like 100%. I do see you, like, and the spirit would really love to see you build some savings, um, so that you could feel just more financially stable. But it's not everybody can put away money for savings. It can be really tough. But even if it's just like $20 a month or something, like starting a small savings account, I think would really balance things out here, um, and make things easier for you to literally like balance your finances, um, balance your money. Um, with this Knight of Swords reverse, we've got all these swords here at the top. Um, this Knight of Swords reversed, or sorry, it's upright. I'm so sorry. This Knight of Swords is definitely about taking action um, regarding these goals that you would like to achieve, or that spirit would really like you to achieve, and knowledge that they would like you to achieve to attain, habits that they'd like you to break, and new ones that they'd like you to develop. Like you have the mind and the tenacity to do so and go forth with this beautiful Knight of Swords. But we do have this Four of Swords reversed right here in the center. And Four of Swords is usually suggesting um, uh, like it's kind of similar to the three. We got the Four of Swords reverse, and we got the Three of Swords reverse. Kind of similar to the Three of Swords reverse. Um, like recovering from like one's past financial circumstances, growing and moving forward, and conducting things differently, if not just slightly, um, and definitely seeing those improvements. There, I don't think you're going to see them overnight, and I know you don't. I'm sure you don't expect that. These are things that develop over time that are really going to serve you in the long run. Um, with this Star reversed card, um, yeah, like that your current situation, like spirit knows that you're not satisfied with your current situation. I see this with this Ten of Cups reversed over here, as well as this Star reversed. Um, and interestingly, we have this Moon reversed. I don't know if you were in here when we were just talking about how there's a full moon coming up on Thursday. Um, but yes, when I see the Moon reverse, which is actually my card for today, it's definitely about gaining clarity on things, seeing the light where you're in the dark. Attaining knowledge is a big one here. Look at all these swords, these realms of knowledge. And yeah, the Star reverse, the Moon reverse is definitely about like stepping into the light and learning the things that you need to learn, developing the skills that you need to develop. Um, and you're a very, very lovely lady, and you're a very kind lady, but Spirit is also warning to not be too generous, with especially loved ones with your money. Um, that I don't know if that's an issue for you. But I often feel that, see that when I see this Queen of Cups reversed and we're talking about finances. Um, Again, I do see you finding clarity regarding stability with your finances with the Seven of Cups reverse. You just need a clearer idea of specifically the things that you should need to implement and change here. And if I had better advice on other than, spend less, save more, um, I would, but I'm not, I'm not a financial specialist. So I wish I could give you like solid advice, and that's, but in terms of what Spirit's having to say, it's really about like learning the practical things that you need to learn regarding your finances and how you would like to see them grow, um, and manifest to present themselves. I really like this Ten of Pentacles. Um, this is definitely a promise of developing some serious stability in your finances in the future. Um, However, you do have this Judgment reversed card underneath, and it's important to not be too judgmental of yourself, and to not compare your situation or your timeline to anybody else's. Um, that's a really important one. Um, and yeah, with this Ten of Cups reverse, um, again, I'm getting the energy that Spirit's saying, like, be very mindful of how much you give to loved ones financially. I don't know if you're supporting someone, or something like that. But they're saying that don't overextend yourself. Like, do take care of yourself. Take care of number one. Definitely take care of you, and especially your finances and reaching your financial goals. Um, that's really an important one there. Okay. Um, so yeah, that is what I'm seeing there regarding your finances. It looks really good. It looks scary, but it's nothing that you can't achieve. Bottom line, with this Knight of Swords, it is nothing that you can't achieve. I'm trying to figure out my path, and it's very stressful. Yeah, finding the path, that's the tough part, and that's where spirits, I don't want to say they're not helpful, but they want us to find our own path when it comes to like career and things like that and what we should do. But um and that's something that I think they want you to think about too with this Four of Swords reversed. They do want you to find your own path. That's a big one. But the clearer your vision, the easier it is for them to deliver over time and help you out there. If that makes sense. I hope that makes sense. But yeah, that is what I am seeing for you. Miss Jackie, thank you so much for your donation, love. I hope I brought you clarity this evening. You're very welcome, Jackie. I'm sorry you're going through this stress right now. I've definitely been there myself. I'm actually, there are a lot, actually, like quite a bit. And yeah, my love and light goes out to you. Thank you so much. All right, so we are actually all caught up with donations. So if anybody is interested in, I lied. We just received a donation from Miss Gabrielle. Thank you so much, Gabrielle, for your donation. Please go ahead and post your question right there in the chat. Thank you. Gabrielle Joseph, please come to the chat. It is your turn. Thank you very much. Gabrielle. Gabrielle Joseph, please come to the chat. Thank you. There she is. Thank you so much, love. been sending a lot of angel, been seeing a lot of angel numbers, and my spirit guide has been sending lots of signs, even through people, of things coming in for me. What does my spirit guide want to tell me? Okay. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, please provide Gabrielle with any and all messages she needs to hear at this time. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, please provide Gabrielle with any and all messages she needs to hear at this time. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, please provide Gabrielle with any and all messages that she needs to hear at this time. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, please provide Gabrielle with any and all messages that she needs to hear at this time. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, please provide Gabrielle with any and all messages that she needs to hear at this time. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, please provide Gabrielle with any and all messages that she needs to hear at this time. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, please provide Gabrielle with any and all messages she needs to hear at this time. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, please provide Gabrielle with any and all messages she needs to hear at this time. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, please provide Gabrielle with any and all messages she needs to hear at this time. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, please provide Gabrielle with any and all messages she needs to hear at this time. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, please provide Gabrielle with any and all messages she needs to hear at this time. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, please provide Gabrielle with any and all messages. Oops, sorry. Part reading. Well, hello, Kristen, and thank you so much for your donation. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Let me go ahead and add you here. Okay. Queen of Pentacles reversed. Page of Cups reversed. Knight of Wands. Four of Pentacles reversed. And Two of Cups reversed. I know it's very personal, Gabrielle. You know, messages that you said you've been seeing lots of signs, even through people, of things coming in for you. I don't know what you're seeing, and you don't need to tell me. But the message I'm getting here is a little perplexing. This Queen of Pentacles reversed is often indicative of being overworked, feeling overworked, feeling overextended, feeling like you're putting too much into too much work into something, or perhaps spirit is feeling that you're putting too much, or like not prioritizing yourself as much as you should. There's definitely an energy of neglect, of the not complete neglect of oneself with the Queen of Pentacles, but I think we all do it in different ways. A lot of us, we put other people's needs before ours. Not all the time, but you know, sometimes we do, and Spirit's really saying, like, as much as you do, you know, working hard is important, and putting in work and effort is important. It's really important to nurture yourself as well. At the end of the day, this Four of Pentacles reversed is telling me that they're saying there's something that needs to be let go of in your life. And I'm not sure if this card came up. I think I read for you last night as well, if I'm not mistaken, or maybe it was the night before. I think it was the night before. I think it was Saturday night. Yeah. About something about definitely a message of letting go of something or someone, something that you're holding on, in their opinion, that you're holding on to too tightly. I do love this Knight of Wands right here in the center. There's definitely something. It's new beginnings, and it's really fast-moving energy, and it's a resurgence of passion, and desire, and wanting to go forth. But definitely an energy of things being brand new. When it comes to the Page of Cups reverse, I need a little clarity here. I feel like the Page of Cups reverse is usually an indicator of not being in touch with one's creativity, or not being open about your ideas, your beliefs, your thoughts, kind of holding your tongue sometimes when really Spirit's saying, like, you know, speak your mind, speak your voice, I know it's the Page of Cups, not the Page of Swords, but there is definitely an energy, at least that I'm picking up, of reservation is the word they're using. Like you're not. It's not that you're too reserved, but there are thoughts and beliefs that they would prefer you didn't keep to yourself and shared with others. Things that you want to share with people, information and ideas. This Two of Cups reverse is usually indicative when we're talking about like overall, or when we're talking about the spirit, is about imbalance. And I feel like that speaks to this Queen of Pentacles reversed in a very similar way. This lack of balance, this putting more energy, more work into something than you're getting a return on, which is unjust in the eyes of your guides, and certainly unfair. And it's something that they really want you to reflect on, like really nourishing yourself and focusing on you and being kind to you, and kind to yourself, is a big one there. And yeah, something about letting go. I don't know if you're like, I don't know, helping someone out with money or something like that, or Spirit's saying that you're doing too much for, and I don't think it's perhaps not just one person, because I think we talked about your family the other night, but overextending yourself and still being a good woman, but knowing when to say no, knowing when to set your boundaries, knowing when something is appropriate to go forth with, and when you should, preserve certain things, what's worth holding on to, and what are the things that you should let go of ultimately. Okay. So yeah, I don't know what angel numbers you have been seeing, because and you can look it up too if you haven't already, but each angel number has its own significance and meaning behind it. And so it's important not to. One of the most important pieces of advice I ever learned was to not look for signs. Be mindful to not look for signs, but if you just happen to see them, like, do take note. But it's important for us not to look for signs, because then that can be deceiving sometimes. And Spirit isn't saying that you're not getting signs, or you're not seeing, these things, or getting these messages. There is significance there. I do see that they want a big shift to happen in your life. But it's something that needs to come from within you, that you need to figure out. And I'm even thinking of the Four of Swords here too, just like taking a step back and analyzing, like, what is it that you could live without, and what is it that you could ultimately live without, like, in your life. And where are things unbalanced in terms of, like, identify things where things are imbalanced in terms of what you give to someone and they give to you. I don't know if that was an issue with your family. That might have been something we touched upon. My memory is kind of failing me right now. Thank you, full moon energy. But yeah, just having those assessments and figuring that out there, because they're definitely saying that there is an imbalance there, that they want to see balanced out. So that is what I see for you, Gabrielle. Thank you very much for your donation, love. I appreciate you, as always, and I hope I brought you some clarity. Like I said, I don't know what the messages are. I think you mentioned that there's something changing, something coming into your life, or what is coming in for you. What I'm getting more is an energy of change. Something changing. And like, yeah, letting go of not just, it might not just be one person or one thing, it could be multiple people or things as well. Okay. Miss Kristen, thank you very much for your donation, Kristen. Please go ahead and post your question right there in the chat. Thank you. Oh, girl, I just got a text on my phone. One moment. Your OG, did you talk to him, Kristen? Did you get a chance to talk to him? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What are Brad's current thoughts, feelings, and intentions for Kristen? Ancient Masters and Spirit Guides, what are Brad's current thoughts, feelings, and intentions towards Kristen? Ancient Masters and Spirit Guides, what are Brad's current thoughts, feelings, and intentions towards Kristen? Ancient Masters and Spirit Guides, what are Brad's current thoughts, feelings? I just got a text from someone. Brad's thoughts, feelings, and intentions towards Kristen. Angels, messengers, and spirits, what are Brad's current thoughts, feelings, and intentions towards Kristen? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, what are Brad's current thoughts, feelings, and intentions towards Kristen? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, what are Brad's current thoughts, feelings, and intentions towards Kristen? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, what are Brad's current thoughts, feelings, and intentions towards Kristen? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, what are Brad's current thoughts, feelings, and intentions towards Kristen? Angels, masters, and spirit guides, what are Brad's current thoughts, feelings, and intentions towards Kristen? Oh, you're welcome, Gabrielle. Sensing dreams and those who have given me a better where I also heard not to share it, but yes, definitely on change. You also heard not to share it? Oh, like from your spirit guides? I've heard that too. I've literally gotten like the shush like sign for my spirit guides, like, you know, you don't need to tell everyone or don't tell people. Yeah, but definitely a change is a coming. Yeah. So yeah, I totally respect that. So that's why I wasn't like pushing you to tell me, because I'm really like that too. I like I'm not forbidden from telling people, but there's certain things that just like just keep it secret, you know. Not to share. Yeah, I hear you for sure. Well, thank you, love. And yeah, I've been having really, really vivid dreams lately too. I think it must be this moon energy. Normally they're kind of like I usually forget them pretty quickly, but they've been really like really vivid lately. Yeah, I messaged him the next day and asked if he was alive. He texts back and asked if I was if you were done being a hateful bee. Ew. The hell kind of thing to say is that? Yeah, I can see that. The sun reversed. No shit. Page of Pentacles reversed. Four of Cups reversed. Queen of Wands reversed. And Eight of Pentacles. Damn. Yeah, you are really displeased, love. I've never seen your energy like this or felt your energy like this towards him before, Kristen. Have we ever seen anything like this in the first? So I know these. Well, of course I know tarot. These OG readings are I rarely, if ever, see anything negative on the queerance side of things. Maybe something questioning, but you are very displeased with everything right now, and with good reason, good solid reason. His general energy, we have the Eight of Pentacles. He knows he needs to put in the work. He knows that he is a piece of work. And he knows that he needs to put in more work. And what does he do? He decides to, instead of actually putting in that work, he's deflecting. Because I think he just feels like he can't do anything or have anything or anyone good in his life, honestly. His thoughts, we have the Page of Pentacles reverse. I feel like he's starting to lose a grip. I don't want to say I'm worried about him, but low key, I think he's. I don't want to. I'm not making excuses for him, but I feel like he's getting like this because his mental. It's like it's not you, girl. Like it's his mental health is really dragging him down, and the man just doesn't seem to have a lot of self-awareness. Doesn't seem to truly really know who he is. I don't know, maybe he does, but I don't, and it's hard for a lot of people to actually really truly have like full self-awareness, but at least his self-worth is not high right now. And he does think that he has dropped the ball on things, and that things are not, they're not sunny. Sun reversed, geez, yeah. His feelings, we have the Four of Cups reversed. He does feel like he is being. I'm gonna get my handy dandy book to clarify certain things, but I do think he feels and is aware of the fact that he's like not good to you. He's not, and he needs to have a new, like, kinder understanding of and treatment of you. But when it comes to his intentions, we have this Queen of Wands reversed. That tells me that this man is a man of very little action. Like, I needed that card to tell me that. But he is a man of very, very little action. And I feel like rather than deal with this and actually put in the work, he'd rather just argue and piss you off and not have to talk about it so that he doesn't have to deal with things. That, like, he's in such, like I said, I'm not making excuses for the guy. This isn't right. His treatment of you is not right. It's not cool. It's not fair. It's not okay. It's just not. But it also speaks volumes to what I do say for a lot of people, is that some people, like, even though they, like, care about each other really a lot, it doesn't necessarily mean that they can work it out together or be together. And if he's in such a low place right now, girl, I can't see him really having, like, this motivation, no matter how much he cares about you, to actually put in the work, when he is really floundering in pretty much every other aspect of his life. You'd think he would hold on to one good thing. I called yesterday and made a comment about it and said we were done talking about it. No, you're not done talking about it, because you still have things to say, and he's just shutting you down because he doesn't want to fucking deal with it, which is really, really not cool. He knows he's in the wrong, and he knows he should be hearing a mouthful from you, because you should be rightfully upset. He went back on his word. He said he was going to take you out for your birthday. Your birthday is precious and sacred. Every guy knows that about his girlfriends. Like, or at least the girl that he is, romancing, whether they're officially girlfriend or boyfriend, it's still really important to the woman that you're courting. And you guys are courting, let's just be real. And I just feel like he's in such a bummer place and such a low place in his life that he can't see himself. And I don't even mean, like, physically satisfying you, but in any other way. And, like you always said, like, he's like a man's man. He's in the whole man's man thing. So I assumed we weren't going. I was having a bad day and took it out on him. He said that he said you assumed we weren't going. Why did he assume that? I even thought you guys were going. Am I crazy? Or is he gaslighting? What's going on? I don't think he assumed that the two of you weren't going to go, girl. He said, I assumed that we weren't. Oh, that you assumed that you weren't. That's gaslighting. That sounds like he's gaslighting you, because according to our conversation, y'all were going to go out. If he's telling you that, like, even I remembered. So I'm calling BS there. That don't sound right to me. Yeah. When he was being shitty Saturday, he said you assumed you weren't going. That sounds like a cop-out to me. I mean, I get it, but it just sounds like a cop-out, So when I assumed it, he said, F it. Oh, so you did assume it? That you weren't, when he was being so when he was being he said, I assume you weren't going. Sounds like a bunch of mental gymnastics to me. It sounds like he knows, and it feels like he knows that he did something wrong here, Kristen, and he just doesn't want to man up to it. For someone who really is, like, hardcore about being a man and being a man's man, what is he doing here? Don't be sorry, Kristen. Don't be sorry. It's all good. I'm just trying to figure this out. Yeah, no, I feel like he knows that he did something wrong and that he needs to put in more work and things are imbalanced. You're putting in more effort here, and he couldn't even take you out for your damn birthday. That's no, that's a huge offense. In my book, that's a huge offense, I think. Um, yeah. Well, I'm sorry, girl, that you're going through this shit. I wish he could just come around and like, yeah, he knows he needs to put in the work. I wish he would just do it. Um, you're so welcome, Kristen. Thank you, love. I appreciate you. Yeah, I wish he would just take the lead here. And like I said, like if he could have one good aspect of his life, he could have a good love life. You know, yeah, he's such a fool. Anyway, um, so we are all through donations. So if anybody is interested in getting a reading tonight, the donation list is open. And all my donation information can be found at the top of the chat and the body of the chat by my dear cute little friend Nightbot. Yeah. Hello, Astro Ascension Tarot. I know, long time no see. How are you doing, my friends? How are things with you? Are you still doing tarot on your channel? Or are you on a break from that or hey Kika? Nice. That's a good goal. Legit. Good to hear it. Good to hear it. Yeah, how long have you been on hiatus for? That's the nice thing is that you can always, go back to it, come back to it whenever you want. And it's nice to know, your people are still there for you. Um, yeah. 2 years, dang, diggity dang dang, that's a long time, man. Yeah, it's been a while. I was gonna say, it feels like it's been a long ass while, since I've seen you online. Um, yeah, do you have any other tarot channels? Because I know I have a lot of clients who tell me that TikTok is where it's at right now when it comes to tarot. I was like, I don't know if I really want to get into the TikToks. Um, yeah, yeah. Just one right now. The one on YouTube or elsewhere? Is it elsewhere? Just YouTube. Legit. Awesome. Well, I can't wait to see you come back, man. That would be super legit. And maybe we should do another collab another time. That would be fun too. I haven't done a collab with someone in a while. Um, so that would be fun, my friends. Yeah. Yeah, next February, I'll have had this channel for 6 years, yo. Or actually, I think 5 years next January or next February. I think that's when it's 5 years. I want to say. Um, maybe it's four. No. Wait, when did I start this thing? No, wait. My channel will be 4 years old in February. My channel's also an Aquarius. Go figure, right? I am gonna go grab something, and I will be right back in less than a minute. I'll be right back. Thank you. And we are back. What? Sorry about that. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you very, very much, Austin, for your donation, my friends. Thank you. Let's get you in the queue here. Just a general? You got it. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, please provide Austin with any more messages he needs at this time. And you're a Leo, right? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, please provide Austin with any and all messages he needs to hear at this time. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, please provide Austin with any and all messages he needs to hear at this time. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, please provide Austin with any and all messages he needs to hear at this time. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, please provide Austin with any and all messages that he needs to hear at this time. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, please provide Austin with any and all messages that he needs to hear at this time. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, please provide Austin with any and all messages that he needs to hear at this time. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, please provide Austin with any and all messages that he needs to hear at this time. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, please provide Austin with any and all messages that he needs to hear at this time. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, please provide Austin with any and all messages that he needs to hear at this time. Five of Wands reversed, 10 of Wands reversed, the Chariot, Page of Swords reversed, and Strength. That's you. That's you, man. That's your Leo-ass energy right there. Okay. Alright, so starting with this 5 of Wands reversed, I feel that when I see, at least, fellow tarot reader, we all read differently, but when I see, and I forget if you read reversals or not, but they're not necessarily the antithesis of their upright position. However, when I see the 5 of Wands, when it's upright, I think conflict, but like outside conflict. and definitely like using your wand to fight off and defend yourself, and engage in the conflict with outside sources. But when I see it reversed, this specifically to me is indicative of inner conflicts. Um, the devil and the analogous devil and the angel on our shoulders, our inner Jiminy Cricket. And it doesn't even have to necessarily be matters of like your conscience or what's right and wrong, but feelings of conflict and issue, from within that are not being caused by outside forces. I do, Ten of Wands reversed is actually one of my favorite reversals. In its upright position, we know it's a rough one. It's burdens, uphill battles. In its reverse form, the Spirit is acknowledging that you have definitely fought your battles. You have definitely shouldered your burdens, and you have definitely been in a place where you do feel like the weight of the world is on your shoulders, but you shouldn't be feeling that way for much longer if that is a way that you have been feeling. I am seeing an energy of things really transforming, and moving in a new direction with this Chariot card right here in the center for you. And when we pair that with your Strength card here, your Leo card, your Major Arcana card, this to me speaks volumes about just things like wonderful fresh slate, and things not being as tumultuous or difficult for moving forward from here. Spirit is saying that, and you can correct me if I'm wrong, Spirit is saying that they do think that you have been in a little bit of a funk emotionally. The Page of Swords reverse. Page of Swords upright is very, very chipper, very upbeat, very, always has their head above the clouds. When it's reversed, I often get a message from my spirit guides that there has been some legitimate sadness, feelings of just not feeling as balanced and normal as you normally do, as you're used to feeling. So I don't know if there was something specific that caused this inner conflict, and this desire to move forward, because I feel like you do have a desire to move forward and start a fresh journey, and to be rid of these burdens, these issues that you have been shouldering. So this energy, I really like the spread for you, Austin. I initially was a little like, whoa, simply because we have 3 out of 5 are reversals, but like I said, not every reversal is well. Actually, I didn't mention that, but maybe you've heard me say it. But I don't feel like just because it's reversed, it's bad. Like I said, Ten of Wands is one of my favorite reversals. Like when it's in its upright position, I'm like, I'm good on burdens. I'm good on shouldering anybody else's burdens. I got enough of my own. But when I see them relieved, like that's chef's kiss. That's moving forward in the right direction there. Okay. So, yeah, that is the message I'm getting for you, my friend. Thank you so much, Austin, for your donation. And you gotta let me know. Send me an email. Shoot me an email or something, about when you're gonna get your channel. When you're gonna start going on your channel again. Yeah, I've been depressed lately. Dealt with a lot of loss. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, Austin. Yeah, and it's like not usual for you either. Like you usually do have a very good emotional disposition. But yeah, like you said, you experienced loss. And when I talked about that 5 of Wands reverse, that is, inner conflict. But I'm not saying that you haven't had any outer conflicts either. But it's been more like you said. I wouldn't say conflict, but loss, like you said. And your feelings are totally valid, and they're not going to last forever. It's just what Spirit wants you to know. Like, this isn't going to last forever. It's actually going to you're going to move on from this pretty quickly. You're going to heal, and feel more balanced emotionally, pretty soon here. And you have a new job. That's great. That's great to hear. That's always good, especially if you've been dealing with some loss. It's good to bury your head in something new, in something, a new venture. Um, yeah, moving forward, harnessing your Leo energy, um, and I really feel like you'll start to feel rebalanced again soon. So yeah, well, and congrats on your new job, Austin. Definitely congrats on that. Um, and even if it's not like your dream job per se, like I said, like if someone has gone or anyone goes through, a series of losses of some type, I think it's always good to have a new environment and new things, new tasks, new life. Um, nice change of scenery is always good. Yeah. Well, thank you again, Austin. Much love and light to you. And yeah, reach out to me. Let me know when you're going to start your channel again. I don't know if you have like a set date or anything for when you do your next live. Um, yeah, I'd love to. Five of Wands reverse indicates my thoughts on moving. Ah, that's the inner conflict. Yeah, yeah. Um, yeah, that can be a battle in and of itself on the inside for sure. Yeah. I'm sure there's a lot of things that are keeping you tethered to where you are now. Um, but, and is this a pretty far move that you want to do? But then it would, but there's also things that you would like to get away from at the same time. It's a very conflicting thing, especially if there's quite a bit of distance involved. Um, but it's nothing that you won't, be able to work out and come to a conclusion on there. Um, yeah, out of state, yeah. So yeah, that's a distance for sure, and definitely a change, a huge change. Every state's so different. Um, but it would be a brand new environment, brand new, change of scenery. It'd be good for you. But, at the same time, those inner conflicts are very real too. Like, what are the things that we don't want to move away from? What are the things that we do actually want to get away from? And like, just creating like a pro con list of like what would be ideal for you. Should you stay or should you go? What would be more beneficial for you? I know it might just sound easier said than done there, but it is absolutely possible to do. And that pro and con lists always help me come to decisions um, when I'm torn um, with uncertainties and doubts. Um, So, for all y'all watching right now, If anyone is interested in a reading tonight, the donation list is open. So if you were to make a donation now, excuse me, you would be next. Yeah, I had a feeling there was some heartache there, Austin. I'm so sorry to hear that, dude. That's not cool. I mean, you guys weren't dating, but, you know, that still hurts, you know. Um, but, you know, at least at this time, spirit is saying that it was just, you know, not meant to be at this time. Doesn't mean that the two of you are not meant to be together at all in the future. But it's also good to, you know, keep looking and know if there's other people out there. But I'm really sorry that happened to you. That happened, Austin. That's a bummer. It's a real bummer. No two ways of looking at that. Um, yeah. Yeah, I need to revamp this whole channel. I I want to do kind of a like new thing for New Year's. I want to offer more like specific types of readings, like my soulmates reading. Um, really promote my mediumship work. And just offer like just more of a menu of different types of readings for people to choose from, because people like different types of readings, and if you can make it easier for them to know what to pick, what would be right for their question, that's always good to offer that. But I've been really busy with my other job too, and um, I will not be on tomorrow. I will likely not be on tomorrow. I will definitely not be on Wednesday. I definitely won't be on Thursday. Um, and as far as that goes, I really don't know what my schedule is going to be like in the next coming weeks or so, next week or so. I know it's busy, 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 so I don't know how often or when I'll be able to come online. But of course, as always, just click your notification bell and you'll know when I do go live. But I will be gone likely tomorrow. Tomorrow I may be on. I may be able to find a couple hours to switch in, but definitely not on Wednesday or Thursday. Good Lord, this good moon and this new moon or full moon, good moon, new moon, full moon. What? Um, yeah, it's definitely the energies are definitely real for sure. That's smart, Austin. Yeah, just move on from it. You know, yeah, just to move on. There's so many, and I'm not saying, I'm not dismissing that she wasn't someone special to you, but you know, there's lots of other lovely ladies out there. There's a lot of people on this planet, and if it wasn't meant to be, I always say that to my guides, like if this is not meant to be, like please like let it be known, like it's supposed to happen, even if it's karmic. I just want to know, like, and I don't want karmic anymore. I'm too old for that, but I always just pray to spirit to just only bring them to me if it's meant to be. Still waiting on it. Still waiting on that, but spirit does deliver. Not overnight necessarily, but it does deliver. You used to work with her. Oh, that's tough. I think we might have. No, maybe we probably didn't ask about her. It's tough work having a crush on someone or having feelings for someone who you work with. Um, as I always say, like, because if things don't work out, and and you still work together, and you still have to see one another, that can definitely had its painful moments there. Yeah. But it can be hard too, not to develop feelings for people we work with because we see them all the time and we spend so much time with them. So that's a tricky one there for sure. Spirit is preparing me for someone else, I believe. I think so too. Oh, yeah, I believe so too. Absolutely. Yeah, no, spirit, something, I don't know if you've noticed this with spirit, but I feel like everyone's spirit guides just really want their people they want us to be happy and paired up with not just anybody, but the right person. The right person. Um, yes, there are karmic relationships. I do believe in that because I do believe those are lessons that we're supposed to learn, just to make us wiser in love in general and in life in general. But ultimately, what I've always found from like almost everyone's spirit guides is they typically do want to see, almost always want to see a Two of Cups situation for us where we are paired with someone romantically, but like I said, the right person. And there's multiple soulmates for us on this planet. I don't believe that we just have one soulmate. I think there's multiple opportunities for soulmates, but the soulmates, like, they make the effort. But it's like reciprocal. Both parties make the effort. Um, and I feel like you kind of know when you know with the soulmate thing. Um, I do not believe in twin flames. I think we've talked. I don't know if I've talked to you about this, but yeah, I used to go on a twin flame soapbox like all the time, anti-twin flames. I think that can be really unhealthy. That is really a really unhealthy way of looking at love sometimes, a lot of the time. I don't disrespect anyone who does believe in it. I know too many people who do, and I love them dearly. It's just different opinions, but I just don't really like subscribing to that idea that the person they were supposed to be with should be really. There's going to be so many difficulties. It's going to take such a long time. But despite all the trials and tribulations, we're supposed to be together at the end of the day, and we're not whole without them. And that's a really toxic way of thinking. I've seen people who they feel are with their twin flames and just like allow them to just like cheat on them or do them wrong in different ways. And yeah, it can be a toxic thing. It's not always toxic, but it can be definitely serve a toxic um, sentiment there. You know, I think at least. That's why I've been in that 2-year hiatus with the tarot. Why? Because of twin flames? Because of the idea of twin flames? Or the theory, I guess, of twin flames? Yeah, I was curious, actually. I didn't want to ask because I don't want to pry, but being the nosy tarot reader I am. We're, hey, you know what? We're tarot readers. I'll claim it. I'm nosy. Um, yeah, so what was it that caused that? Or prompted that, I should say. Just felt too hurt to give readings to people. Oh man, I'm sorry. Oh, so this wasn't recent. The girl who you had feelings for, she started. Excuse me. She started dating someone else. That's really challenging, I will say, Austin. Yeah, when I've gone through romantic, or when I am going through some romantic tribulations or problems or just like scary stuff, it can be triggering because it can either be triggering or helpful. Either it triggers me to think about my situation, or it gets me off my mind from my current situation, not being able to help others and their challenges in romance and not feeling alone. Um, that's a big one there. But it can really be triggering. Yeah, there have definitely been some times where it's not even a romantic loss that I go through, but something else, and I'm just like, I'm too emotional, too hurt to help others right now. Um, and then I just don't go live. um, because I would be doing a disservice to my subscribers. Um, I've got to be in a good spot to be able to read people, or at least like I don't have to have everything going on great in my life, but because it is my job and I still have to take care of it, but um, I do have to really ground myself a lot of the time for sure. Have you gotten any cool new decks, Austin? Not recently. I just got a cool one. This this is the third deck that I have by this artist. Her name's Charlie Quintero, and she has her own website, sixsidegirls.com. But she's an incredible artist. I have her Mars Power Tarot deck and her Moon Power Tarot deck. Ironically, the moon is my card. The moon reversed is my card for today. But yeah, art's just beautiful. It's all like green based, green and blues only. Um, I haven't used it on my channel yet. I'm still breaking it in. I have a process. I have a 78-day process in which I break in my cards, my new deck. So it takes a little while. Um, but I'm gonna be excited to debut that one for sure. Yeah, no, her decks are really chill. She's an amazing artist. Here's her Mars Power deck here. Um, like just really cool. I used this last night actually. Talking about the moon. Talking about the moon. Full moon on Thursday, man. It's just kind of like cool. It's like 90s. This is your card, man. Like kind of 90s. I don't know. I really know how to. It's psychedelic. It's kind of 90s. Just cool ass shit. She's very talented. Thank you. Yeah, I love them. Yeah, like I said, I can't. I love going through the Jupiter Power Tarot deck. It's a good one. Oh, I'm so sorry, Austin. Yeah, like, just like heavy years, like emotional, like tumultuous. I get you. But the best times is when I go up to SC to see my best friend, whom I met on YouTube. That's so cool. That's so cool, dude. Yeah, I met one of my best friends on this channel as well. I don't know if you met your best friend on your channel, but I met one of my like besties on my channel. Um, like I remember, I was actually like I remember like the first reading I did for him. I was like, "Wait, where do you live?" Like, and he's like, "Oh, like San Francisco." I'm like, "Shut up!" Like, I do have clients that like live in the Bay Area, but I don't think I've ever had one that actually lived in San Francisco. I'm like, shoot. He is such a dear friend of mine. We're both really into Twin Peaks and David Lynch. He gifted me like a bunch of crystals, woo, and like cards. He's just really, really a great guy. I'm really grateful that I got to meet him. She helped me get my YouTube started and find my niche. Oh, that's wonderful. That's so great, Austin. That's so cool. Yeah, I would love him. I love my friend to start a tarot channel. Because there aren't, you're one of the few that as you know, I'm sure as you've noticed, like, it's there aren't a huge amount of male tarot readers, and I just feel like if there were more, like, I just feel like some certain dudes might feel more comfortable talking, like getting readings from guy tarot readers. Um, you know, just to bring more masculine energy into the field for sure. Um, yeah, no, I'm so grateful I started my channel and all the wonderful things that have come from it. Yeah. All right, so I have been on for exactly 2 hours. So I'm going to do a last call for any and all donations tonight. If you would like a reading, I highly suggest that you get one tonight because I don't know the next time. I legit don't know the next time I'm going to be on. I might be on tomorrow, but I'm certainly not going to be able to go on Wednesday, Thursday, likely not Friday, Saturday, nor Sunday. I'll do my best. I will do my best. But this may be the last time you see me for maybe a couple of, like, maybe a week. If I'm not on tomorrow. So I'm full of chutzpah. I would love to read for you if you have a question tonight. With that having been said, if you do have a question and I'm not online, I always have a deck of cards with me wherever I go in the world. And I can always do a reading for you privately. I do many private readings over DM on Instagram, doing like voice messages, or over email typed. You can just but first send your donation and then I will get back to you within a 24-hour period. It's usually 12 hours, much shorter usually, because as soon as I see your payment, I get I see the notification. Where I don't get notifications on my Instagram, so it's wise to just send the donation and then I'll get to your reading. And if I don't get to it in 24 hours, you get a full refund. Unless you want me to still read your reading, but I always keep it within the very latest 24 hours. And if anybody wants a private reading over the phone, mono and mono, just me, you, head to head. I also offer those as well. Please email me if that's something that you are interested in. But yeah, I might be a little MIA for the next few days, but it doesn't mean that I am gone. I, of course, will be returning to my channel. I love my channel, and I will be on here. But I'm just not so sure. I've got a really, really busy next few days ahead of me, and I just don't know if I'm going to be able to find the time to come on again soon. So, yeah, if you have any questions tonight that you would like to have answered, please make a donation, or at least let it be known in the chat that you would like to donate for a reading. I'm going to give it another 40 seconds, and if nobody is interested, then I will call it a wonderful night. Yeah, last call, everybody, for any and all donations. Last call, everybody. All donations tonight. Last call. Last call. All right, and with that, I'm going to call it a wonderful, wonderful night. Thank you all so much, and hopefully I will see you much sooner